Once upon a time, in a world woven with starlight and dreams, lived a young genie named Zael. He wasn't like the grand, powerful genies you hear about in stories. Zael was still learning, and his magic often fizzled out with a disappointing little puff of smoke. One sunny afternoon, while practicing his spells near an ancient, weeping willow, something shimmering caught his eye. Tucked among the roots was a feather, but not just any feather. It glowed with the light of 1,000 suns, a golden feather. Curious, Zael picked it up. As his fingers brushed against its soft surface, a surge of energy pulsed through him. He thought of a ripe, juicy mango, and poof, one appeared in his hand, sweeter than any he had ever tasted. He wished for a carpet that could fly, and instantly, a beautifully woven rug lifted off the ground, hovering patiently. The golden feather could grant endless wishes. Zael was ecstatic. His days of failed spells were over. He wished for mountains of glittering jewels, a palace made of crystal, and a river of sparkling lemonade. He had everything he could ever want, and he spent his days lounging in luxury, the golden feather always by his side. But soon, a strange thing began to happen. The feather's brilliant glow started to dim. When Zael wished for a feast, only a single plain loaf of bread appeared. When he wished for a new silken turban, an old, frayed one dropped onto his head. His own magic, which he had neglected, was now weaker than ever. Panic set in. What was happening to his wonderful feather? Dejected, he wandered out of his crystal palace and saw a little girl crying by the lemonade river. Her favorite doll had fallen in and was floating away. Forgetting his own troubles for a moment, Zael waded into the river. With a great effort and a tiny spark of his own magic, he managed to retrieve the doll. The little girl's tears turned into a bright, joyful smile. Thank you, she squealed, hugging her doll tightly. As she said those words, Zael felt a familiar warmth. He glanced down at the feather in his pocket. It was glowing, just a little brighter than before. A thought sparked in his mind. He then saw an elderly baker struggling to carry a heavy sack of flour. Zael rushed over and, using all his strength, helped carry it to the bakery. "Oh, you are a true blessing," the baker said, patting him on the shoulder. Again, Zael felt that warmth, and the feather in his pocket shone even more brilliantly. He finally understood. The feather's magic wasn't fueled by his own desires, but by the gratitude of others. It thrived on kindness. Zael spent the rest of his days not wishing for himself, but using the feather's power and his own to help those around him. He learned that the greatest magic of all wasn't having everything you want, but the joy that comes from giving. Gratitude, he discovered, turns ordinary days into something truly magical. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tales that warm the heart. See you next time.